Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to the world of LEGO DreamZzz. Today we'll be looking at set number 71453, Izzie and Bunchu the Bunny. This set includes 259 pieces retailing for $19.99 when it releases on August 1st of 2023. Looking at the box art design, same style that you'll see for the other sets. Watch the series online, this is based off a Netflix show. And from the back side, you can take a look at some of the alternate builds in which you can do with Bunchu the Bunny, which isn't as accurate as he probably could be, though maybe you can actually make him more accurate. I don't know. Push tabs, because this being a $20 set, LEGO is loving their push tabs this year. Opening up the box, you get 3 numbered bags in addition to your instruction manual. Instructions, just like the other Dream sets. I love the illustration work that the designers are putting onto this. I really wish that they could do more of this in other themes just to spice up the instructions and make them less boring. Win information from the back, piece count 2 pages. Rebuild the world advertisement leading into LEGO DreamZzz, the website, or just to advertise the series in general. Otherwise, not sure if I'll be getting any more of these until they maybe go on sale. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And again, the art within here spread throughout the instructions. It's just really cool that they were able to include that in something that I really would like to see them do more of in future LEGO sets, just because it makes the building experience a lot more interesting. For our one and only minifigure, or at least the only standard minifigure in this set, we get Izzie, Mateo's sister, who is exclusive because we have these shoulder pads and we don't have the waist cape that you'll see on other versions of her character. I can't believe that they're putting waist capes in here and not in Star Wars sets like people want, but you know, that's LEGO for you. Anyways, looking at the accessories, we get a brand new dual molded sword piece, which looks fantastic. You get a stud from one side of it, and the regular old bar connection so you can have a figure hold onto it. As for the other accessory, we get this hourglass, which helps our dream crafters with their powers to create things such as Bunchu the Bunny, which we'll be looking at next. I should note that we have seen hourglasses in LEGO form before, but for LEGO DreamZzz, we get a brand new color in there for the gold, and we also get a special print from the very top, and these hourglasses will be the same across most of the sets to represent the power source for our minifigures. But anyways, looking at Izzie's design as a whole, just like Mateo, we get some really nice dual molded legs with printing from the front, even leading down to the very bottom of the feet. Torso printing where you get that hourglass symbol for the Dream Chasers. You get that under the neck accessory for the shoulder pads, which is a brand new recolor for that piece, which is pretty cool. You also get back printing and a double-sided facial expression, which looks really great for her figure. You get the one big smirk and also the little bits of sparkles on her cheeks. And from the other side, another closed eye smile, maybe a dreaming face, who knows. Now, the other big thing about her figure that I have to talk about is the hairpiece, and LEGO really went all out with that, and it's just such an interesting hairpiece. I mean, look at the dual molded opalescent hair that we have here. This is just crazy, all the different colors, the pinks and the purples and the blues. It just looks really, really cool. One of our not quite minifigures, though still a character nevertheless, we have Grimspawn, who you'll also be able to get within Miss Castillo's turtle van. What makes this character different from any of the other types of nightmare creatures is the fact that we get this knight helmet, which also has this flame in the translucent pink, which is an uncommon color to get it in. Really nice to get it in this set, by the way. You get an accessory of this net, which is trying to catch the little stuffed animal Bunchu. But all of these nightmare creatures should have the same exact body buildup, where you get the clip connection underneath the arms so they can hold accessories. Get the anti-stud from the bottom so you can place them on studs, and I'm fairly certain underneath the helmet all of these nightmare creatures should have the same exact facial expression, where you only get the printing from the very front of the face. Some of them might have oversized heads like the Thanos head or something else entirely, but that's the basic build-up for one of these guys. You just get a different sort of helmet to tell them apart. Now before we get into the bigger one, we have the little stuffed animal Bunchu from Izzie's bedroom, which she uses her dream crafting powers to make into this larger bunny that we'll be looking at soon. But looking at the design, I believe we have seen this mold before the bunny stuffed animal. It's just that it's recolored for Bunchu and with special printing from the front. And I'll just spin them right around. You get the bar connections for the hands, so then you can have a minifigure hold on. And also the anti-stud from the bottom so he can stand on studs. With our characters out of the way, it's time to roller skate into action with Bunchu the Bunny. We get some specialized accessories here, including some roller skates, which you can see that those are just connected using these jumper plates and the anti-studs from the bottom of the feet, which I think is really clever how they can do that. And both sets of these feature some wheels to make it easier for your character to roll around on the ground with them. You get lots of motion in the legs, which we'll take a closer look at in just a moment. But I also have to point out these translucent yellow-orange pieces from the very back. These are brand new molds for the LEGO DreamZzz theme, and we have actually already seen it recolored in green within another set. I'll put the review link in the description below, card above. But anyways, I think it looks really cool as just some sort of like flames coming out of the back of the roller skates just to make Bunchu go a little bit faster there. And as for the other accessory builds that we start off with, we have these gloves for Bunchu, which are, I mean, what are these? I mean, I thought they were some sort of like brass knuckles or something, but they're gloves. I don't know what kind of protection they're, giving Bunchu at all. They don't even wrap around the entire hand. Bunchu the Bunny, unfortunately, isn't as accurate as you'll see him in the show. He's taken on more of an anthropomorphic style with the arms and the legs and such, when he should really just be running around like a regular bunny. I'll throw a picture on screen now, but as a whole, I am a little disappointed that he doesn't look the same way. I don't think there's really any way that you can make him look like a normal bunny anymore, just because of the different pieces that are being used, but you still happen to get a lot of great posability with this character. Just like we saw with the Z-Blob, we have these new connections over here that you can move up and down and back and forth. You use these curvy pieces down here recolored in this lighter blue color, which is really cool. Ball joint connection for the feet, and I also really like different slope pieces that they're using for the very front of them. Get the same build up over here and same range of motion back and forth. For the torso, we get this print on this 2x2 tile piece, which we will also see appear in other sets. We get the ball joint connections for the arms, and you can move the hands back and forth just with a simple Technic connection there, the Technic pin connection, same connection from the other side. Ball joint from the very back for the tail, so you can move that up and down and a little bit side to side. And lastly, we get the giant construction joint for the neck area, so you can move that in a 360 creepy direction, or up and down for a nod, or back and forth for a no. One other really cool thing about this is that we get two brand new prints for the face of Bunchu. I think that's definitely necessary, much better than doing it brick built in my opinion. And you get some more of those mixable ball joints, so you can move around the ears any way that you want, and also have them pointing backwards for when the wind gets in his ears. Taking apart the roller skates and the gloves, you can add those onto the pieces that were extra from that to build up the next set of accessories, which are some bee wings, a bee stinger, and also the little antennae from the very top, which is really hilarious. Really, the only unfortunate bit about this is the fact that now you have the tail in addition to all those other extra pieces just lying about, which I'm not too much of a fan of them not using all of the pieces from one build on the other and just having the extra pieces left over. I expect kids will just throw that in their bulk bin and they'll get lost into the ether. But looking at those alternate accessories, most of which are featured from the very back, you get the tail from the very back, which is now a bee stinger. You get this stinging end, and you get some building on the side, and of course the range of motion using the ball joint connection. You get the wings, which are now using these flame pieces here, which you can move back and forth with the Technic connection. You can have them straight out or folded back. whichever way that you want. I think they look a lot better opened up like this. Additionally, you get a jumper plate from the very top, so you can stand your minifigure of Izzie on the back of Bunchu and have her poking out from the very top, which you can barely see her with the ears and the little antennae there, which I think is a great touch, and also probably why we have studs up there in the first place. Otherwise, they probably would have just used a regular brick piece, just so then it wouldn't have that ugly stud look from the top. So as a whole, for a $20 set, is this set worth it? Well, you get another one of your main characters of the series, Izzie, which if you get this along with the Z-Blob, you have both Izzie and Mateo, the two big main characters of LEGO DreamZzz. This is also one of the cheaper sets to get one of those small little nightmare guys. And as far as the build goes, I think it's great. Kids are going to enjoy it, but accuracy, it's not winning. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know if I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!